Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn about the limit, and remember that the limit of a function at a point is not always exist. We cannot evaluate the limit of the functions at a point to every functions. There is a certain condition for existing the limit of a functions at a point. Uh, let's discuss about the conditions for existing the limit of a function at a point. The condition for the limit. Let's write the topic first. Today's topic is condition for limit to exist. The limit of a function is not always exist. We cannot evaluate uh, the limit of the all the functions. There is a certain conditions. The condition for the limit to exist. Here, let's discuss about the condition. Uh, Here, the limit of the functions. The limit of a function. Let's take a function f of x. The limit of a function f of x when x approaches to a certain number a. The limit of a function f of x when x approaches to a certain number a, it exists only when the left hand limit, let's write the left hand limit by l as l, left hand limit is equals to right hand limit. If the left hand limit and the right hand limit of the function exist at the same point, then there only the existence of the limit. Then at these situations we can evaluate the limit of this function. Let's discuss about the left hand limit. And here the left hand limit, which is just the limit of that function when we approach that point a from left hand side. And if we approach that point from the left hand side, then we put the negative sign on the power of the number. Here a raised to the power negative sign means we are approaching this number a from left hand side, so this is called as the left hand limit. Similarly, right hand limit, which is denoted by RHL, it is defined limit of that function when we approach that point from right. If we approach the same point from the right hand side, then that limit calculation is called as the right hand limit. If these two values exist defined and they are equal, then only the limit of the functions can be calculated. Otherwise we cannot evaluate the limit of the function. This is the very important condition for the limit of the functions at a point. Let's discuss more about this topic through an example. Let's take an example. The question is here, find the limit. Let's write the question here. Find limit of a function, and the function is given here x mod of x minus 3 over x minus 3, when here the question is to find the limit of this function when x approaches to 3, x approaches to 3 if exist. We already discussed about the statement. All the functions cannot be calculated. The limit of all the functions cannot be calculated. There is a certain conditions uh, for the limit exist for a functions at a point. This is the conditions. Let's check the condition. This condition holds true or not for this function. Here the function f of x. Here the function f of x is given here the modulus of x minus 3 over x minus 3. Here the concept of the absolute value is introduced here. The absolute value of x minus 3 over x minus 3, and we are going to evaluate the limit of these functions when x approaches to 3. First of all, let's discuss about the meaning of absolute value or the modulus of the real number. The modulus of a real number, which is represented by the number inside the two bars, this denotes the modulus of x, and the definitions for the modulus of the x is it is defined into the two piecewise functions. The value of the x, the mode of the x is just x if the x is positive number. For the positive number, positive, and it holds true for 0 also. Uh, the modulus of a real number x, mode, we just say it is the mode of x. Mode of x has the value x if the value of the x is positive, greater than or equals to 0, 0 or positive, and its value is negative x. The mode of the x is negative negative x if the value of the x is negative. For the negative numbers, the mode of that number is just negative times that number. And for the positive number, positive and 0 number, the mode of that number is just that number. It is the definitions for the modulus of the functions or absolute value of the functions. Similarly, therefore, here the mode of x minus 3, it is defined here. If the x minus 3 is positive, then the result will be for the positive number same, x minus 3. The mode of x minus 3 is x minus 3 only if the value x minus 3 is greater than or equals to 0. Or we can say the value of the x, that is, we can simplify this inequality also. X is greater than or equals to 3. Similarly, it has the others functions. It is defined as the negative x minus 3 if the mode of x minus 3 is negative x minus 3 if the value of the x minus 3 is negative. We can simplify this inequality, that is x less than 3. If the value of the x is greater than or equals to 3, then the mode of this function is x minus 3. If the value of the x is less than 3, then mode of this function x minus 3 will be negative x minus 3. Let's move to the point. Here the question is to find the limit. First of all, left hand limit. For the limit existence of any functions, the left hand limit and the right hand limit of that functions should be exist, and they should be equal also. So calculating the left hand limit LHL. Let's calculate it. By the definition, left hand limit is the limit of the functions. Here the function is f of x, which is defined mode of x minus 3 over x minus 3. Limit of that functions when we approach that point, and here the point is 3. Here the point to be to which the limit to be calculated is 3, and we have to approach this function from the left hand side because it is the left hand limit. So putting the negative sign on the top of the 3. This negative sign on the top of the 3 represents we are approaching this function. We are approaching this number 3 from left hand side, and this can be further simplified as limit, and here the mode of x minus 3 we already calculated. Mode of the x minus 3 when we approach the 3 from left hand side. Let's suppose here in number line this is 3. We are going to approach this 3 from the left hand side. We are going to approach this 3 from the left hand side. So the every value of the x, here the every value of the x should be less than 3. For approaching 3 from the left hand side, we have to take the each value of the x less than 3, and for the less than 3, the mode of this function is defined as negative x minus 3. So we can substitute the value of the mode of x minus 3 as a negative x minus 3, for every uh, for every x less than 3, and is divided by x minus 3, and the limit is here approaches to 3 from left hand side, and this can be further written as, let's write here if we take here, we are not going to put the value of the x is just 3. We are not going to use the value of the x as a 3. We are going to use the values of the x less than 3, less than 3. So if we take the value of the x less than 3, then these two terms, these two expressions in the numerator and the denominator will be cancelled out. Otherwise, if we take the value of the x as a just 3, exactly 3, then there will be form 0 over 0. Then the 0 over 0 will not be defined. That will be indeterminate form. So, but here we are going to take the limiting value. This means approaching value or approximate value of the x, such that all the values are less than 3, and for less than values of x 3, so these terms will be cancelled out, then only negative 1 remains. Here these terms and these terms cancel out, gives 1. Therefore here we calculate the left hand limit, which is shortly denoted by LHL. It is here negative 1, which is defined. Here the left hand limit of the given functions exist. Here exist. Let's calculate the right hand limit of that functions also. And for the right hand limit, the definition is the limit of the functions. The function is here mod of x minus 3 over x minus 3, but we have to approach this number 3, here the limit is going to be right hand limit, so we have to put plus sign here. We are going to approach this 3 from right hand side. Let's make the here the number line. Let's suppose here is 3. We are going to approach this 3 from right hand side. We are approaching here, so the values of the every value of the x are greater than 3. Let's simplify this. Limit here the mode of x minus 3, here mode of x minus 3 is defined into the two pieces. It is a piecewise function. When the value of the x greater than or equals to 3, then the mode of these functions will be just x minus 3. So here is the same case, the values of the all the values of the x are greater than 3, so we have to take these first functions, and here this is x minus 3 over here the denominator expression is x minus 3, and here the limit approaches to 3 from right hand side. Let's simplify it. Here is the same term. We are going to take the values of the x just greater than 3, so these terms will be cancelled out, and the final term will be final number value will be 1. Therefore here we also calculate the value of the right hand limit, which is exists here, and it has the value 1. Here we calculate both the left hand limit and the right hand limit for the same functions, and here we can observe that the left hand limit is negative 1, but the right hand limit is positive 1. Here the left hand limit is not same as the right hand limit, but we already studied the conditions for the limit to exist is left hand limit should be exactly same as the right hand limit. This is the conditions, but here in our question the left hand limit is not equals to the right hand limits, so the given function, the limit of the given functions does not exist when the x approaches to 3. So the limit of the given function mod of x over x minus 3 when x approaches to 3 does not exist, because here the left hand limit and the right hand limit are different, and it does not follow the condition for the limit existence. When x approaches to 3 does not exist. does not exist. Here we cannot evaluate the limit for this function. Cannot evaluate the limit for this function because the left hand limit and the right hand limit are not equal. Please remember a very important point. For the existence of the limit of any functions at a point is the left hand limit and the right hand limit should be exist and they should be equal also. If these conditions is followed by functions, then we can easily calculate the limit of that functions at a certain point. Otherwise we cannot calculate the limiting value of that functions at a point. Here we discuss about these conditions for the limit existence, and here we discuss little bit about the absolute value or the modulus of a functions. It is the definitions. Please memorize it. And here we solve a particular problem related to the topic. In our next video we will discuss more about the limits and other chapters, differentiations and integrations also. Please keep watching this channel, keep loving. This much for today. Thank you.